Lessons 4, Quarter 2, Module 1. Major organs of the human body. The human body is a wonder of nature. It is very complicated with many different parts. These parts, which are called organs, have specific functions to perform so that the human body will function normally. Organs of the human body functions like a team. Organs working together make a system. Your body is made up of several systems. What do organs do so that the systems can function well? The skeletal system. Our body is composed of 206 bones. It is divided into two groups. The axial skeleton, which is composed of the skull, rib cage, and spinal column. And the appendicular skeleton, which is composed of upper and lower limbs and pelvic bone. It is the framework of the body which protects vital organs and moves together with the muscles and nerves. What are the organs which are protected by our skeletal system? And let's have first the axial skeleton. The first one is the skull, which protects the brain and other sense organs. Then, ribs or rib cage, which protects the heart and lungs. And the spinal column or spines, which protects the spinal cord. It is also called our backbone. While the appendicular skeleton, the pelvic bone or pelvis, which protects the abdomen and other internal organs. And the upper and lower limbs, including our arms, fingers, legs, and toenails. Let's move now to the muscular system. The bones are covered with muscles. There are 600 muscles in our body. There are two kinds of muscles. Voluntary muscles are those which we can control, such as the skeletal muscle, which is one of its type. Skeletal muscles are attached to the bones and responsible for the movements of body parts and the locomotion. The other one is the involuntary muscles. These are the muscles which we cannot control and continuously working even if we are unconscious, such as the cardiac muscle, which can be found in the heart, and the smooth muscles, which can be found in the internal organs. What are the important organs which are protected by the bones? Let's start with the skull. It protects the brain. Brain processes information and receives and sends instructions to the different parts of the body. It is also the command or control center of our body. That is why brain is considered as the command and control center of the body. It controls the voluntary activities of the body like thinking, solving problems, and memorizing details and decision making. It controls the muscle movement of our body like walking and writing. It coordinates muscular actions. It is responsible for man's ability to learn habits and develop skills. It helps maintain a person's sense of balance. Another is the rib cage, which protects the heart and lungs. Heart is a hollow muscular organ that pumps blood to all parts of the body. It is the one that collects and delivers the oxygen and carbon dioxide in. While lungs is located near the heart and its main functions is to filter the oxygen that enters the body to ensure that the heart receives clean oxygen. Carbon dioxide is a waste material that is removed by the body through the lungs. It expands as it inhales and contracts as it exhales. Next is our digestive system. Some parts of the digestive system are protected by the pelvic bone. The digestive system is composed of the mouth, the esophagus, the stomach, the small intestines, and the large intestines. Digestion takes place as soon as we start to chew our food. The tongue, lips, and cheeks move the food between the teeth to break it down into small pieces. Saliva from the salivary gland mixes with food between the teeth to soften it. The food moves down to a long tube called esophagus. Chewed food is pushed down to a pouch-like organ called stomach. It is also sometimes called a J-like bag. The muscles in the stomach mix the chewed food with digestive enzymes and juices, breaking it down into digestible pieces capable of being absorbed in the intestine. From the stomach, the chyme, partly digested food, enters a 2.5 cm wide and 7 meter long coiled tube called small intestine. Digestive juices like the bile from the liver and the enzymes from the pancreas and from the lining of the small intestines help in the digestion of food. Digestion is completed in the small intestine. Tiny projections in the small intestine called villi in the small intestines allow much digested food to be absorbed into the blood and distributed to the different parts of the body. While solid materials that enters the large intestine are indigestible such as fiber of fruits and vegetables, the large intestine is also a temporary storage for water. Feces is stored in the lowest part of the large intestine called the rectum. The rectum stores this waste until it is eliminated through the anus. This completes our digestive system. The last one is the kidneys. It is also housed by the pelvic bone or pelvis. Kidneys are part of the urinary system. Its main function is to remove liquid water from the blood in the form of urine. The kidney is a bean-shaped paired organ which are about 4 to 5 inches long and 2 to 3 inches wide. The right kidney is lower because of the presence of the liver. It filters salts, water, and nitrogenous wastes. The kidneys remove urea from the blood through tiny filtering units called nephrons. They are the major organs of the urinary system. They perform two major functions: remove liquid waste from the blood in the form of urine and keep a stable balance of salts and other substances in the blood and produce hormones that aids the formation of blood cells. The major metabolic wastes produced by our body are filled by kidneys in the blood like salts, water, and nitrogenous wastes. This time, let's check your understanding. Unscramble the letters to get the correct word. You may just answer it orally. First, it serves as framework of the body. The correct answer is skeleton. Number 2, it protects the brain and other sense organs. The answer is skull. Number 3, it protects the heart and the lungs. Your answer is rib cage. Let's move now to number 4. It protects the spinal cord. The answer is spinal column. 5. It protects the abdomen and other internal organs. The correct answer is pelvic bone. Read each item carefully and choose the letter of the correct answer. Number 1. Which organ is the command or control center of the body? A. Brain, B. Heart, C. Lungs, D. Stomach. What is your answer? The correct answer is letter A. Brain. Number 2. Which organ is as big as our fist and pumps blood? A. Brain, B. Heart, C. Lungs, D. Stomach. What is your answer? The correct answer is heart. Very good. Number 3. Which organ is responsible for the air that we breathe in and out? A. Brain, B. Heart, C. Lungs, D. Stomach. What is your answer? It's letter C. Lungs. 4. Which is a bean-shaped paired organ, which are about 4 to 5 inches long and 2 to 3 inches wide? A. Intestine, B. Kidneys, C. Lungs, D. Stomach. What is your answer? Letter B. Kidneys. And the last one, it is the system which is responsible for the digestion of food. A. Skeletal system, B. Urinary system, C. Muscular system, or D. Digestive system. The correct answer is D. Digestive system. We are done now with the first module for the second quarter. Congratulations everyone! Way to go!